welcome back to World Crisis Radio. Now, I hope everybody gets a chance to go to your supermarket checkout aisle this week. The Globe cover story, Obama. What Obama's hiding from America. 8 shocking secrets will wreck the new president. This is on sale until February 2nd. So when you go this weekend, get the Globe. What Obama's hiding from America. The 8 questions. First of all, let's see. Where were you really born? What is your real name? First, 1, where were you born? 2, what's your real name? 3, are you secretly a Muslim? And that, of course, just means whatever religion you are, you should say what you are. Be an atheist. Be whatever you want. Be a Wiccan. But tell the people what you are and don't lie. Why did you have your records at Columbia University sealed is number 4. Number 5, why did you travel to trouble-torn Pakistan on an Indonesian passport at the age of 20? 6, did you cheat on your wife Michelle with both a man and a woman? 7, when did you stop using drugs? And 8, where are you connected to the shooting death of Donald Young? Now, the questions 6 and 8 cite the reports of Larry Sinclair, but number 2 and number 5 cite our guest, Philip Berg. We're told under what is your real name? Former Deputy Attorney General of Pennsylvania, Philip J. Berg, claims that Obama lied to the Illinois Supreme Court when he filled in a registration form to get admitted to the bar. He put down, when they asked him, what were your aliases in the past? He said, none, no former name. He lied. Why did he lie? Number 5, we get Phil Berg again. Retired Pennsylvania Attorney General Phil Berg says that in 1981 you couldn't go on a U.S. passport, and therefore this is another problem. Berg says that Obama's conduct could have voided his U.S. citizenship. So, Phil Berg, welcome. You can see that your fame is growing by land and sea here in the Globe on everybody's supermarket checkout aisle. You're one of the stars.
Well, it's a shame that I have to be a star. It's a shame that I have to be involved in this at this point. It's a shame that Barack Obama, who said his administration, if elected, and now that he is sworn in as president, was to be so transparent. How transparent is it if we know absolutely nothing about this person? We know nothing about his background. All his records are sealed, and I think it's a total disgrace. We have a president in now whose name is probably still Barry Soturo. That's his adopted name in Indonesia, if he never legally changed his name after that. We have a usurper there. We have someone in office who does not belong in office, and therefore every law he's signing right now, every bill he proposes, every appointment he makes for ambassadorships or cabinet people, these are all, they're void. They'll be voidable because he does not have the qualifications to be president. You know, like today there's something that came out, if it's for real, about their questioning, saying Hillary Clinton, Judicial Watch filed a lawsuit, according to what I read this morning, against Hillary Clinton, saying that according to the Constitution, she cannot be Secretary of State because the salary of Secretary of State was increased while she was a member of the Senate.
Right.
They're citing the Constitution. And last week or 2 weeks ago, the senators were citing the Constitution when they were talking about whether or not to seat Burris from Illinois. But how come they can't cite the Constitution or agree with me on the Constitution that Barack Obama does not meet the qualifications for president? It really is outrageous. Our country is going to be in worst turmoil ever. The financial is nothing compared to the situation we're entering into at this point because he is not qualified to be president.
You're absolutely right. Let me just ask you mentioned Judicial Watch. Did they ever show any interest in your suit?
No, and that's why I just wrote back to the reporter who sent it to me. Maybe they'll go back to Judicial Watch. You know, it's been very selective, you know, and I don't know why people are afraid to question Barack Obama. I hope it's not because they're afraid to touch it because of a race issue, because, you know, supposedly he crossed-ended the race lines. He attracted many, many whites across this country, or he would not have been elected or selected. It's really a disgrace. Everyone should make sure that, aside from buying the Globe, visit my website, obamacrimes.com, because We have the most up-to-date information. We have 3 cases pending right now. We're the most focused. There's other attorneys out there filing matters. Some of them are absurd and ridiculous. I really don't want to comment on them. We have to stay focused. The focus here is that Barack Obama, or Barry Soetoro, is not who he says he is, and he's not qualified. Therefore, he's ineligible to be president. The other tangents that people are coming up with do not help the cause. And the cause here is to have him removed from office because he doesn't belong in office. And that's what I'm doing. Now, even though the U.S. Supreme Court knocked out my injunction last week, which I knew they would after they denied our petition for writ of certiorari without judgment, I know the next step, even though it's out there, we're still in the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, and we filed our brief on January 20th, and now we're waiting for Biden and Obama to file a response brief, which is due probably, I think, this next week or two. In addition to that, we have the Hollister case. We sued on behalf of Gregory Hollister, a retired United States Air Force colonel, who has sued who has sued Barry Soetoro, a.k.a. Barack Hussein Obama, stating that he's now retired, but he's on ready recall. If he's recalled by the president, does he accept the order because it's a valid order from a legitimate president, or does he deny the order because it's coming forth from an ineligible president? Now, interesting, there's a similar matter transpiring right now in Guantanamo. Obama has asked all the cases to be held up at this point, and one of the judges down there, one of the prosecutors there is saying, no, he wants to continue on. I'm not sure the judge or the prosecutor. Someone says, right, basically defying the president, saying, no, well, I want to continue with the case. Hopefully it's someone who has read about us and wants us to step in. If I can, I will. The third case I have was filed back on November the 7th in federal court. I can't tell you what district. It's still under seal, but I'm going to be filing today, probably on Monday, a motion to unseal the case. And because certain things have happened, which gives me a right to have this case unsealed. And if it does, as soon as I hear about that, it'll be on our website, and it'll be on, your show, Webster, and whoever else's. So, and I'm hoping, because if we can unseal this particular case, it will really shift the burden. The case is captioned Berg versus Obama, but it'll really shift the whole burden to Obama to come forth with proof. So, everyone out there, keep your fingers crossed for me.
Very good, Phil. A couple of things here. In the Globe, they invited you. They had an informal poll in the previous issue, right? You were the star of that one, too. That was the January 12th issue, right? Where was he born? What is he hiding? Is his inauguration illegal? And I say this because you are animating the heart and soul of a lot of this opposition. In the current issue, the Globe survey reports that you were invited to vote. Do you think he is a natural-born citizen or not a natural-born citizen? So for the Globe, is a natural-born citizen 45? Not a natural-born citizen 2,356. So it's about 50 to 1. 50 to 1 that he's not qualified to be president. And I have a report here from a guy who walked into an automobile repair shop, and they asked him here in Rockville, Maryland, do you know Phil Berg? The guy who's suing Obama? So you're a folk hero, and that's at least something for the fight in favor of the Constitution. Back in a minute.
Okay.